Okay, let's do it. Oh, you know what?
Whoa. What's up?
Do you know what year Chucky came out? Because I did not guess.
88.
But dang it. Was it really?
Yeah.
I was going to say 87.
Nope, you would be wrong.
I told you I'd get any movie within 2 years.
Well, I told you I'd get any movie within 50 years, and it doesn't really matter.
This is true.
Taylor and Alan talking about movies. They may be best friends, but they always disagree. Taylor and Alan, I seen that.
Alright, well, this movie came out in 2013.
The one that you have?
Yep.
Okay, you got some trivia?
I do. The actor snorted crushed crushed B vitamins for scenes that involved cocaine.
2015.
13.
Oh, 13.
One of the actors wanted to work with the director so much, he took a pay cut, which was $60,000.
Was it The Departed?
No. Close.
Okay, go on.
This movie grossed $392 million worldwide. The majority of the film was improvised.
I can't think of any movies with snorting cocaine. Go on.
Let's see. Jonah Hill had an audible lisp when he first put in the fake teeth.
Oh, yeah. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
Was that 2013?
2013.
Wow, it didn't feel like it was out.
How many people do you think you can name from the cast?
Probably 3.
All right, go from the top. Let's see if you can get them in order.
So we got Leo.
Yep.
Jonah Hill.
Yep.
And, what is that girl? Margot Robbie.
Yep. I think it's Robbie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whatever. Robbie. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. I've only seen it once.
So the next one is Matthew McConaughey, which he was only in it for like 5 seconds.
Oh, that's right. He was in the beginning.
Yeah. So the reason I wanted to talk about this movie is I've actually never seen it.
You have not seen this movie?
Well, I have and I haven't. I watched it on a plane coming home from 2013. I was coming home from Thailand, and it was a 2-hour movie. They cut out an hour and a half of the movie because
of all the drugs and stuff?
Drugs and nudity and just whatever, anything that wasn't plain appropriate.
So you had a 30-minute cut?
No, it was 2 hours still. The original movie's 3.5 hours, I'm pretty sure.
No, is it really?
Yeah, let me see. The runtime is 3 hours.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah. Me either. Not when I watched it originally.
So you did not realize that you had an edited version?
Nope. Not for a long time. I didn't know. Okay. I didn't realize it was edited enough for it to change kind of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, because people would get high and then it would just kind of be done with. It was the PG-13 version of The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, interesting.
But I thought it was actually a pretty good movie.
For what you saw.
For what I saw, yeah.
I liked it. It's an interesting movie. Jonah Hill's real wacky.
Yeah.
The teeth are nuts. Oh, I'm looking at a picture of him right now. He is crazy looking.
Well, did you see this in theater? Did you watch this at home? Was this a pirate movie?
I think I don't. We might have went and saw this in theater. Actually,
yeah.
Me Maybe. I might have rented it. But I'm pretty sure I've seen the full version. Maybe not. I don't remember it being 3 hours.
Did you watch it on an airplane too?
Yeah, I was on the same flight with you.
Oh, you were sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
I was forgetting about that.
I don't know how you even saw the screen.
Well, you're pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was all about what are they doing? They're like taking advantage of. They're playing the stocks with other people's money, but taking advantage of the credit.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you ever plan to watch the full movie?
Not really. I don't think I'll ever watch it.
You feel like you got the gist of it?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. 3 hours is a pretty big commitment, and
yeah, it's a good one. I like it. I don't know what else there's to say.
what's your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
My favorite Leo DiCaprio movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd probably have to say Catch Me If You Can.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
I think mine
I always
is
like that one.
The Departed.
That's another good one.
That or Gangs of New York. Gangs of New York is probably one of my favorite movies.
Gangs of New York is also a good one.
Have
you ever seen The Quick and the Dead?
I don't think so.
I feel like I tried to show you that movie once. I saw it as a kid. It's a Western movie.
Was this at the time when I didn't want to watch anything you thought was good?
Probably.
Yeah. Which encompasses 20 years, so.
Yeah.
Pretty much our whole friendship.
Essentially, yes. That was a good movie. Leo's got some good movies.
Yeah, no, he's a really good actor. I haven't seen, what's the bear one?
Yeah, The Revenant. I have not seen that either.
I haven't seen that yet.
I just haven't got to it. I know I should since he finally won an award.
Yeah.
But, meh. Catch Me If You Can is tops.
Yeah. Who's
You
trying
got
to
Leo
get him?
and
Bob
Tom
Hoskins?
Hanks.
Bob Hoskins?
What's that?
It was Bob Hoskins chasing him, right?
Yes, Bob Hoskins.
Tom Hanks. They're interchangeable. Forget.
Yeah, well, pretty much. They did not think that the guy who played Super Mario could headline a movie like Catch Me If You Can. And they were right.
Yeah.
But they got the guy from Turner and Hooch. So yeah, I don't know. I'm having trouble really remembering the whole thing.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. I mean, it was story-wise, I don't remember a ton. I remember
One scene that stands out to me was he's on his boat and two of the agents come to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to work his way to bribing them or something along those lines. And as they were leaving, he starts insulting them. And he's like throwing money at them, like $100 bills, like making it rain over them as they're leaving. He's like, look, it's like, these are fun coupons. And then,
when you started talking about a boat, my head went to True Detective. I got the two mixed up, and I was like, why were they showing the detective terrible things on the movie, on the video? But no, that's not the same movie, not the same story.
No, not quite.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't remember a ton about the story. There's a lot of drug use, a lot of partying, a lot of
copious amounts of drug use.
Yeah, he was poor at one point, became rich off the stock market, left his wife.
Yeah, he played penny stocks.
Who ended up meeting Ted Mosby.
Oh, you know what? It also has what's his name from Friday Night Lights. Is that another bird? A new bird?
Yeah, probably.
Has entered the arena. Kyle Chandler.
Yeah.
He's one of the agents.
Yeah, well, his first wife is the mom from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, what's her name? Christy something? Christine? I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Speaking of that, have you heard the news on that show?
How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
No.
They are talking about bringing it back.
Really? Seems
And
unnecessary.
I don't understand how. I mean, do they just want to disappoint their fans even more?
Oh, it was. Did you watch the whole series?
Oh, I watched the whole thing.
The ending was terrible.
It was like the whole final season was one big, long train wreck that ended exactly how you would imagine with the train wreck.
Yeah.
Everybody just dying. Inside, at least. And wishing that they never got on the train.
Well, the thing that bugged me about the final season was the whole final season took course over 3 days, which was exhausting.
Yes.
It was like, all right, let's pick up the pace here a little bit, please.
I wonder if you hate it for the same reason I will tell you that I hate it.
Yeah. But, so it was all for the wedding of Barney and Robin.
Yeah.
But in the first 5 minutes of the final episode, they just get divorced.
Oh yeah, we got divorced.
Like,
yeah, that felt so cheap to me.
Why?
I was like, seriously?
Yeah. Why would you build all this up? Go spend so much time. Like if they would have done one episode of them getting married, or like 3 episodes,
or maybe even like 3 episodes. Yeah, but the whole season, just to be like, oh no, we're divorced now. It didn't work out.
So they do that.
Yeah.
Then the whole series is building up to him meeting his wife, and then she dies in that same episode, and then he gets together with Robin, who he says, oh, we are never going to get together, that's your Aunt Robin, and the kids are grossed out in the beginning. And then the kids are like, oh, we want you to get together with Aunt Robin. That seems normal.
I feel like when they started the show, that was always going to be the end, was Robin, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine with me, except for maybe 3 or 4 seasons in, they like really went out of their way to make sure everyone knew it's not going to be Robin. You know, the way that they set up certain stories, it's not Robin.
Well,
so then now it's what's that?
They made it in the first episode. He meets her, steals the horn, and then at the end of that episode, he's like, and that's how I met your Aunt Robin. And the kids are all disappointed.
Yeah, but I didn't buy that.
What do you mean you didn't buy that? That's what happened.
I don't know. But then finally, once they started getting to like season 7, they're like, you know what? I really want it to be Robin again, but we already made it so clear that it's not. How can we change this around real quick and make it look like it was our plan the whole time?
No, it was definitely their plan the whole time because they filmed the stuff with the kids. Those guys would have been a lot older by the end of the series.
Yeah.
They're the same age in the final episode as they were in the first episode.
I don't get how Ted is an adult, but somehow in the future he's Bob Saget.
Yeah. His voice changes
I guess
pretty
you get your Bob Saget voice when you have kids.
But I think the last season or 2, they started using the actor's voice and not Bob Saget, right?
Are you sure?
I thought so.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember either.
I don't know. That whole season was so bothersome.
It was really bad. As soon as they started doing musical numbers in every season, after like season 5, it's like
once they hit their 100th episode and they did that suit episode,
it all was downhill from there.
That show was so great though in its prime.
No, it was pretty good.
My favorite episode, my favorite one, is they're trying to I can't even remember exactly. They're trying to figure out some girl who would hate Barney the most, right?
Uh-huh.
And they set up like the college basketball team brackets of all the women that he's like mistreated.
Yeah.
And they just go through like picking, what the things he did, blah, blah, blah. That one was, I don't know why, that episode was so funny to me.
Yeah. No, that was pretty good. Well, they were going to do a spinoff about How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
No, How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something about that.
Oh.
But here's the thing, and this is
Scoop.
what bugged me about that, was it was going to just be called How I Met Your Dad.
Yeah.
And I always felt like, don't do that, because you already have How I Met Your Mother. Why would you call it Dad? Like, keep it consistent. That bothered me. I'm glad it didn't work out.
Well, I thought for sure it was going to be about Barney's daughter.
Uh-huh.
That Barney was going to be the dad. But they said that, or they never confirmed that or anything, and then the show just died.
Yeah, it never really got, it never took off.
Well, the last season was awful. I think everyone was pretty...
But if they bring it back, how does that work?
I don't know. Maybe he just lied to the kids about the mom being dead.
And she's really still alive?
Yeah. She's a secret agent, CIA.
I'm in. This I'm in for. You know,
she had a fake cancer.
Reboots of shows, they just haven't done great.
No.
Have you watched Fuller House?
Yes.
All of it?
I think so. That one isn't as bad to me because it's the same as the original series.
Yeah, it is. And that's what I was telling someone. I was like, you have to remember, if you would feel the same way about Full House if it came out now.
Yeah. The structure of every episode is exactly the same. The laugh track is exactly the same. The morals are all the same. Like,
there's just some of the characters bother me.
Oh, yeah, well, they're terrible.
I couldn't even make it through. I think I watched the first 4 episodes of the second season.
Yeah.
And I told Crystal, I can't do this anymore. I was like, you're going to have to watch it without me. I just can't. And then by the time she finished the second season, even she was like, I came home from work. She's like, I'm really sad. I was like, why? She's like, I realized something today. I said, what happened? She said, Fuller House is not good.
Well, the thing is, back when Full House was out, was before DVR. It was when a TV episode needed to stand on its own.
Yeah.
There was no need for consistency throughout. There was no need for long arcs over the story. But as soon as DVR came out or Netflix came out, when you could go and start a series from the beginning and watch it all the way to the end, which Lost was kind of the first one to really hammer that home, I think. There might have been a couple before that, but I feel like Lost was really like, you have to watch it.
You have to watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
You can't miss anything.
And so now, with Fuller House, they're doing the same thing as they were doing before, but it's like, okay, but there's no depth to this. There's no stakes. There's no purpose. It's just brainless, mindless. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, the laugh track needs to die. I can't believe that's still around.
Well, I don't understand why that's not dead.
Well, because I think the idea, it's a psychological thing. You hear people laughing, you're going to laugh, and if you're laughing, you feel like you're having a better time. But it's so apparent what it is.
Yeah, exactly. In an age where it's rarely used anymore, it really stands out when you hear it.
Yeah, I tried watching The Ranch. It was the
oh yes,
Ashton Kutcher, Danny Masterson,
yeah.
And they had a laugh track.
It did not look good to me.
There was a laugh track in it, and I couldn't make it past 5 minutes.
Really?
Same with Dimitri Martin. He's a comedian I really like.
Oh yeah, I love Dimitri Martin.
And I tried watching his new special. This was like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And it was so clear as a laugh track, and I was like, nope, I can't.
Really?
Yep. I mean, you could hear everything being exactly the same with the laughs every time. I was like, oh, this is awful.
Disappointing.
Yeah. So, Wolf of Wall Street. Somehow we went from Wolf of Wall Street
to Dimitri Martin's laugh tracks.
Yeah, well, Fuller House is more egregious, I think. Fuller House and Wolf of Wall Street are probably as far apart as possible. And somehow...
Yeah, those are the opposite sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, somehow we were able to connect those.
Everything's connected.
So, Wolf of Wall Street, what are you doing? You turning the TV off? Are you throwing the TV out, turning the TV off, changing the channel, waiting till commercial, grabbing popcorn, or calling people over?
I'll probably grab some popcorn.
Yeah? I don't know.
I can't remember the movie a lot, but I do remember that I enjoyed it a lot, so I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I think I'm probably changing the channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's too long.
Even your version?
Even my version, 2 hours is too long. Like I was saying before, I don't remember any of the story.
Yeah.
And so I don't really
Well, how
feel like
bad is a movie when you're watching it on a long flight and even you're like, ugh, this movie is too long?
Well, I don't remember feeling that way at the time. I just now to think about watching the cut that I had watched. That just sounds like too much of an investment.
But you're not at all interested in any of the stuff that you missed? It's like a third of the movie.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Watching people do drugs and have sex is not that appealing.
It's not your thing?
No.
But when it's Leo, it's art.
Maybe, does Jonah Hill and Leo get together at some point?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well then I'm out.
Not in my cut.
I'm out again.
That was the director's cut. It was 4 hours.
Oh, wow. Just an hour of them?
Them were a full hour.
Wow.
It was like unedited.
That's
all
aggressive.
single shot. Yeah.
All right.
That's what I've heard.
Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Wrap it up.